Guys, I am so excited because in just a few days, we are all gonna be going to a country that we have never been to before. We are gonna be going to London, and I know that's not a country, like we're going to the UK, but like most of our time is gonna be spent in London, and I'm so excited. So we are about to go on our trip, and my camera battery is about to die, so. We've made it to our gate, and yeah, the last shot is totally because I forgot to actually change out the battery, but we've made it to our gate. Our gate does in fact exist, so we're probably gonna leave now that we actually made it to our gate. Some of the lights in the airport just went out. Liam, how are you doing?
He ran so much and ran into so many people and then stared at us. Liam, I didn't show you the planes. Look. Oh yeah, I'm looking. Wow, I can't get any closer.
Our flight boards in about 2 hours, so the next time you see us, we will be in London. We've made it to London. We've got into our Airbnb. Abby and Liam are just hanging out there for a minute because Liam needed to go to sleep because now he's got 5 hours of jet lag that he's got to fight through. I am just running on adrenaline, so like I'm probably not going to take a nap. Abby took a short nap, but anyways, I'm like just walking around the streets looking for like some snacks and some food for later on this week to stock up our room with so that we have that for later. And then we're gonna go out in, I don't know, probably another hour or so. We have absolutely no plan for today, so my goal is to just like hit up some of like the really cool places that I really want to go to. Like really want to see Big Ben. I also really want to see the Buckingham Palace. And so I would love to see that on our first day in London, but also I have plans to go back to both of those if we don't get time for it today. So I've made it back to our Airbnb. I got some chocolate croissants.
Would you like a croissant?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So we left our Airbnb and we're now at a fish and chip place, which was like kind of unexpected because we were actually going to find a pub that had some good Thai food, what our Airbnb host said, but then we found this place on the way here, and come to find out, like they have really great reviews, and so because of that, Bill Gates like decided to come here a few weeks ago. Like it was really crazy. They showed us the video and everything of him like driving up to this little hole in the wall fish and chips place. Did you get juice?
They do have
Juice. Okay, what are your thoughts on the portion sizes of these fish and chips?
I don't know how we're supposed to eat this.
Are you okay?
Is it hot?
Okay, this is like more than American portion sizes. That's amazing.
Look at his food.
I know. Liam has a ton of food. There's no way you're gonna be able to eat all that. So I've had fish and chips in the States before, but like as always, when Americans try to do anything international, they just always do it wrong. That's how I feel right now. What do you think?
We've been really quiet while eating this because it's so good.
It's amazing.
He likes the fish too.
So they said to put the vinegar on the fish, and I was kind of worried because like I was thinking the vinegar was going to taste too strong, and it doesn't taste exactly the same as what it does in the States.
Yeah, I can actually put more on it. He said that it softens it, so you're supposed to cut it in long ways, put that in there, and then the salt on top. I guess it makes it like easier to eat the fish.
So we're back at our Airbnb for just a second because there was so much food. Like we have like a whole another meal for another person. So Abby went up to the room, but I came out here with Liam because outside in the courtyard at this place, there's like a playground out here. So like it's super great for bringing kids. All right, Liam, are you gonna go down the slide? Hey, you're gonna come down here? Yeah. All right, so we're both on the playground. It looks really funny. I look huge. Thank you for smiling.
Yeah.
You're such a good smiler. Okay, so after a pretty hectic train ride and then battling a crowd of people, I feel like we have actually made it to like real London.
There are so many people here.
Yeah, it's really crowded.
Like it? He's smiling.
Okay, Abby made a good decision to not walk across this bridge, which is like directly across from Big Ben because it's like so ridiculously crowded over there.
We can get our pictures later. We're gonna be here for a week.
It'll be okay.
You can come here.
What is it, Liam?
No.
Oh, it flew away. Maybe rejected. I mean, it's by the water.
What?
That is water. I love how like we are here at Westminster, and Big Ben is right there, and he's just like interested in the water. Okay, so there were entirely too many people over where we came out of the metro, so we walked down a ways a little bit so that we can walk across a different bridge where there's fewer people. I think we just need to like not come out at this time later on during the week. Or Easter. Yeah, Saturday along with Easter break. Like there's just a lot of people here. Run!
Run, run, run!
You want me to run too?
Going. Go, 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 go!
All done. Run, run, run. So we stopped to get some coffee because the jet lag was getting the best of us.
It's so bad right now.
And the coffee still hasn't kicked in yet. So I went out to a market and got way more food than I expected to get. It's like, there's so much food. So I'm thinking because we're all really tired, we're just gonna call it a day. Yes. And go back to the Airbnb, but
have to get back.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna figure out how to ride the bus.
Good morning and happy Sunday. It's Easter today. So last night was a bit rough for Tim and Liam because like Liam just decided he didn't want to sleep and Tim just could not sleep. So they both ended up going back to sleep, which was good. I slept fantastic. It was great. I'm now making some eggs for everyone. Liam is still sleeping, which is good, and Tim is taking a shower. And it's gonna be a really good day.
This is our kitchen. Nothing super special, just very normal London kitchen. The dryer, or the washer, is really cool because it also dries. All right, and so here's our entryway from the kitchen. Walking down the hallway. That's me. Here's our bathroom. I always thought it was really interesting that we have to like pull this cord to get the toilet to flush. We have a shower in here, and for some reason this morning I can't figure out how to get it to actually stop dripping. So we'll have to figure that out later. And through here is the bedroom, and Liam is still asleep in here. What are you eating for breakfast? All right, we've made it to our first destination of the day.
We're in the Buckingham Palace.
So we didn't want to face the same problem that we faced yesterday with going to Big Ben because like there were way too many people there in the afternoon, so we came here first thing in the morning. And you can kind of already see like it's already pretty crowded, so I'm glad we're not coming here any later in the day.
Oh.
Jesus, watch where you're fucking. So this whole area by Buckingham Palace is super awesome because it's like, it feels like you're just like at the heart of London, because at the Victoria Memorial, you can stand up at the top of the steps and you can see like the Clock Tower and the London Eye and Buckingham Palace like all at the same time. It's just really, really awesome. Guys, buy your tickets ahead of time for stuff. I bought our tickets ahead of time for natural history.
Well,
and it's like, it's free. You just have to say like, I'm going on this day at this time. But anyways, we're like skipping this entire line.
I love you so much.
And this is like all of the people that we get to skip just because I literally just said like, we're going on this day. Liam is so fascinated with like all of the animal skeletons that they have in here. He kind of like doesn't know what to do with himself.
What does the dinosaur say?
like happy to see the little animatronic raptor. So you can see how big this thing is. It's still going. So since we're traveling with a toddler, we had to find a time for him to actually just run around and play for a minute. So we found this like big open area inside of the museum where he can run around for a few minutes. And I'm watching him. Abby went to go get a snack. Is that you? That's you. So what did you think of the Natural History Museum?
Oh, I loved it. I love animals, which is like, I don't know, I feel like it's a little kiddish, but I love them. So.
Oh, I felt like a little kid walking to the dinosaur section.
Really cool.
What was your favorite part?
I really like just the animal section with all the mammals and the big whales.
Yeah.
It's good. My favorite part was walking into the whole hall. Like, it was so good.
So we stopped to get lunch, and I feel super American because we stopped at a burger restaurant. Actually, it was more just because this was the only place that had chairs that we could sit at. Here's the burger I got. Looks super good. Liam, are you excited for French fries? Yes, already had some. That's what you had for breakfast today, too.
Chips.
Tell me what it is.
Okay, it's a hot cross bun, and it's eaten especially on Easter, and I don't remember what the history of it is, but it's probably something really cool.
Is it good?
It's just sweet bread.
So we've been taking it pretty slow for the last hour or so that we could give Liam some time to nap in a stroller. We're on our way to Kensington Palace, and we're walking through Hyde Park.
I like the streets.
Life is a winding road. No telling where it goes.
Look how pretty.
Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind.
So we're waiting in line at Kensington Palace to get in. And so instead of both of us waiting in line, one of us is going to go off and play with Liam while the other one waits in line. So Abby already went to play with Liam. So now I'm playing with Liam. Yeah, and we're at the top of the hill while Mom is waiting. So we actually just finished at Kensington. They don't let you do any sort of videoing in there. Yeah, so what'd you think?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was
yeah.
okay. Like, it was fine.
That's what I thought too. Most of it was filled with like exhibits from like modern, like very
Couture.
Yeah, very like fancy posh dresses and outfits and everything, and like that just like wasn't super interesting for me. Like I want to see like the really old stuff from like the royal families.
There was some old
There
stuff.
was, but it was like a smaller section,
Yeah.
and that's what I actually did think was really interesting. Like they had a lot of stuff from Queen Victoria, like her dollhouse, and anyways, yeah, like all of that was actually pretty cool. So we tried to go to Leadenhall Market, and then we figured out that they're closed on Sundays, which I'm kind of okay with because now we're at this French restaurant, and it's so good. So I've got my French cheeses here, and then Liam has
He's
some
dipping
hummus.
his French cheese in the hummus.
Okay, so we have lamb chops, which are pretty much gone, and artichoke with what? Mustard?
Something like that.
Okay, and then you had...
Coke Monsieur. Cookie Monsieur.
And what do you think of it all?
It is like the best food I've ever had. Ever.
So we're on our way back to our Airbnb for the night, but we had figured out like riding a double-decker bus is like one of the best ways to just explore London because you get to just see like so much of the streets and buildings and everything. So anyways, it's just super fun.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere.
We made it back to our Airbnb. Liam's in bed, and we're about to go to bed too. hey, like and subscribe to our videos to see what's gonna happen on our trip to London. But we would also love for you to join us so that you can see what our lives are gonna be like in a few months, because we're gonna be moving to Thailand in 3 months from the US. So it's a super exciting time for us, super busy, and we can't wait to share it all with you. So we'll see you later.